All right, hi everybody. So in this video here, we're going to take another look at factoring trinomials. And we're looking at 6x squared, sorry, minus 41x plus 30. I'm going to use kind of the guess and check method here. So when I look at 6x squared, I know there's a couple of ways I can break it up. I can break it up into 6 and 1 or 2 and 3. So I'm going to try 2 and 3. So 2x and 3x. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to break up 30. Now there's a few different ways I can break up 30. I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as I can here. It could be 1 and 30. 2 and 15, okay, and then, 5 and 6, okay. Now, let's try 1 and 30. Now, remember, what I'm trying to do here, when I make these guesses here, I'm trying to get back that middle term here. So 1 and 30 here, 1 and 30 here. If I do the outside product, I will get 60x. My inside product is 3x. Well, I'm not going to be able to get those to combine to get negative 41. Remember, my goal is that middle linear term. So this doesn't work. So let's try 30 and 1. And again, this is going to be 2x and 90x. Now, that does, 90x. And again, that doesn't work here. Now, those were both bad guesses to begin with, though, because no matter where I put 30, I'm going to create a common factor. Right now, my first factor here has a common factor of 2. When I had a 30 over in the other factor, I had a common factor of 3. So really, 30 and 1 wasn't a good choice anyway. Now let's try 2 and 15. With that in mind, with the common factors here, putting a 2 and 15 here, that's not a good guess because that introduces a common factor of 2 in the first factor and a common factor of 3 in the second one. So that's not a good guess there because my original expression doesn't have that. Now let's try this one. 15 times 3 is going to get me 45. 2 times 2 is 4x. Well, this is wonderful. Can I combine 45 and 4 to get that negative 41? And the answer is yes. Yes, I can, as long as this is negative and this is positive. But the problem with this is that when you now multiply out negative 15 times positive 2, I should be getting a negative 30. And in the original expression, it was positive 30. So this actually doesn't work. Even though I can get that middle linear term, this is a bad guess. So 2 and 15 doesn't work. Got to keep trying. So let's try the 5 and the 6 here. Now, turns out when I do this, I get a common factor of 3 here. But if I put the 6 here, I get a common factor of 2 here. So 6 and 5 doesn't work. So what this tells me here is that my original guess that was supposed to be 2 and 3 was no good because no matter what I did, I couldn't make it work there. So this means I've actually got to have a 6x and an x here. I've exhausted all possibilities with writing that as 2x and 3x. So now, if I go through, and what I'll do is I'm going to kind of run us right to the end here. I could start guessing all of these things, but what it's going to turn out here is my guess that's going to work is going to be this 5x, the 5 and the 6 here. When I multiply 6x by 6, I will get 36x. 5 times that 1x is just going to be 5x. Can I combine those to get a negative 41? Yes, as long as they're both negative, which means I would put a negative there and a negative there. That works because when I multiply these two together, the negative 5 and the negative 6, I will get that positive 30 that I need. So this was a challenging question, okay? But this right here, what we're seeing, that is the factorization that I'm looking for, 6x minus 5 and x minus 6.